And welcome back to some more Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic on the Nintendo Switch. Last time I played Electric Fields. Next one is Haunted Harbor. Need to have at least 1,200 guests in the park by the end of October year 3 with a rating of at least 600. The local authority has agreed to sell nearby land cheaply to this small seaside park on the condition that certain rides are preserved. And which means if I'm right, I cannot delete the rides. I am okay with that. We have Woodpecker, we have the Ghost Train, we have the Spirally Slide, and then I think this is a pay per ride park. Let me see. Yes, it is. It is a pay per ride park, which means how old is this park? 68 years ago. Holy crap. We charge 5 for this. I'm hoping I can charge 5 for this. It's an old ride that might be too high. Gonna hire some mechanic-y men. One mechanic-y man. That's the official term. Because of how old this ride is, I think it's considered a vintage, so people will still ride it. Thoughts. Not merry-go-round. I don't care about the merry-go-round. I care about the woodpecker. What is your thoughts? Yeah, $5 is fine. Because of the age of the ride, I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to charge more than 5, even though it's got a really high excitement. And then this needs to be okay, it's every 10 minutes. That's good. Okay, I'm okay with that. And this actually has a lot of land for sale. Land is actually dirt cheap. I think it's like 15. Oh, 25. Okay. Not as cheap as I thought it was, but still cheap enough. I can afford to buy land fairly easily because look at that. Barely spending anything. Okay, I'm not gonna blow my money on land before I even need to build it. Okay, we need a nice. First, let's crank up the funding to maximum. Maximum funding. Alright. Got our twist. Ooh, some nice rides. A bunch of wooden coasters. I like that. I'll build a Virginia reel. Why not? I like that. I like the way this looks. Any reason for it? No. Does it look aesthetic? Yes. Can I buy land there? I can't buy that. I cannot buy that. Okay. Let's see. I don't need you. Alright. Nice long station platform. That 10 should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I will go 3. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, do this instead. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 should be okay. Alrighty, I think that should be okay. Entrance here, exit here. Info kiosk for the win. I built you already, go away. I need money for my coasters. There you guys go. There's an info kiosk, and I'll put another one over here. There you guys go. Buy umbrellas. Every umbrella is made by Umbrella Corporation. Don't think too hard about it. They're only slightly laced with the T-virus, I swear. Okay, I would have liked a longer line, but I want to actually make sure that I can get around back here. That is equally important. Alright, test ride. And that line should be long enough, I think. Balloon. Popped it. I win. Okay, everything is going slow enough around turns. I am more than happy with this ride. $5. All I can. That's okay. I'm happy with $5 for the Virginia Reel. Because it's really good. Why isn't this connected? Dead ends are bad. You should never have a dead end on your ride. Or on your park, rather. Sorry, Mr. Mechanic. I'll fix you. It's okay. He's a little lost, but it'll be alright. No, I need you. Get back on the path. Like you're supposed to. You don't belong on. You're not here to play on the beach. Get back on the path. Where you belong. I'm not paying you to go swimming. I'm not paying him at all, but that's besides the point. He doesn't need to know that. Well, actually, they get paid, I think it's like $50 a month or something. Which isn't really all that much when you think about it, but it's okay. Oh, that ride is doing really well, and I'm glad I didn't make that line too long. That would have been bad. I could build a nice water ride on this little dock here. Nice use of space right there. That works. Do I have any trash cans? I will probably end up advertising on here too. To inflate the guest cap once I get this place a little bit bigger. But no need to just yet. Why is there a broken bench? There should not be broken benches in my park. Broken benches are not something we need. There. Problem has been solved. Alright. Build a custom design. Oh, Wonderland theming. Well, that really fits here. But then again, who knows? I might find something for it. How am I out of money? I need more money for the park. That should be okay. I'm a little worried about intensity here, but hopefully it's okay. You did not make block sections. You were a good coaster. Good job. You're learning. Okay, makes it down that. It's nice and slow around the turn. Good. Good. Now, going slow around turns isn't a bad thing. Especially because that'll have added momentum when guests are actually in it. So I am more than okay with that. Okay, I can charge probably $8 for that. I can get some decent income for this ride. I'm not going to make this queue line insanely long because reasons. Mainly because this ride, the type of car it is, they takes them a while to get on the ride. Not at all what I wanted, but it's okay. For the queue. There we go. Or for the exit. There we go. And I can charge $8 for this ride. And since that's the woodpecker, we will name this the mini woodpecker. I was just gonna call it the mini pecker, but that sounds wrong. I'm not doing that. There we go. Mini woodpecker. Okay, so the normal woodpecker is too intense. Come and ride the more intense mini pecker. There you go. Save right here for a log flume. And put a water ride right in there. That'd be. Actually, do I have a log flume? That's a question. Do I have? Oh yes. I will build you, Mr. Log Flume. Station platform. 1, 2, 3. Now, having this on the water makes perfect sense. There we go. Station platform isn't as important on this ride. Entrance here, exit right here. And no waiting for boats, no. I need ride. Or line, rather. There we go. This ride should be okay. Need more handymen, though. They're not doing the job they need to do. That in itself is not satisfactory. Handymen should be doing their jobs. I can charge $5 for you. And I will. make this green. Oh yeah, people are lining up for these. That is good. Let's see. I need to buy some land. Hide scenery and buy all the land I can. No, that's actually part of the scenario, is buying the land and trying to expand the amount of stuff you can build that way. Which I'm okay with. I don't mind buying land. Make room for our next coaster. Which would be bad if we didn't have a nice steady income. I wouldn't say I'm making bank right now, but I have a steady income, and that's the important thing. What's the maximum loan I can take out? 20, okay. And I will pay this loan back. I'm not gonna leave it hanging. I usually try to pay back my loans. Now, the challenge of this park is buying the land and trying to make room for all the rides. And land is fairly cheap, so that's one plus. Alright, let's see what I can build here. I didn't build this yet. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be alright. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on a minute. Let's see, 1, 2, that should be okay, hopefully. And I'm not sure how safe this coaster is. Probably not the safest in the world, but I will test it. That's why testing exists. That is a slow lift hill. No, side friction coaster can be deadly. I think they can go around turns too fast and slide off. I think the way I have the lift hills, we should be okay. Okay, that's okay. Goes around the turn slowly. That's what I want on a side friction coaster. Okay, good. Good. And then one last drop right here. Right into the station. Not the safest thing in the world, but I think it's okay. I think that'll be more than adequate for a ride. Not what I wanted. Okay, $5. I will accept that. I don't want to try to add anything else to this ride because, like I said, it's dangerous on its own. It is right up there with bobsled as far as like how deadly it can be if you don't build it right. So the fact that it's this successful, I am more than happy with. Buy some land. I could build some stuff over here. Could probably build some more stuff over here. See. Hide rides. Yeah, I'm gonna buy land and expand over this way. Because this area needs... I don't want to advertise if I don't have to. I'm not saying I won't. I'm fully willing to. In fact, I probably will have to advertise. Bumper boats, that's okay. I don't need that. What can I research? Right now, just throw rides and roller coasters. That's all we really need right this second. There, that was a nice... I didn't mean to do that. I'd ride still. I wasn't done. There's method to my crazy. Nah, I want to build something over here and interlock my paths a little bit more. That should be okay enough. Yeah, I could build a ride right in here. That should be perfect. Can I buy this? Okay, we're good on land still. Hide rides and scenery just for right now. Oh, I'm out of cash, dang it. There we go. And get rid of hide rides. I don't need that anymore for the time being. Just wanted to see what I was doing. And let's see here. Still can't build more path. How does that work? There we go. Here. And you, back on the path. There you go, Mr. Tom. And Roxanne. And who are you? Arthur. I think it's all the lost people. Alrighty, let's see what else I can build in this park. Put a pirate ship right here. I think I bought most of the area. A lot of it, not all of it. Yeah, do some red path. Why not? Something different. Charge $2 for this, because why not? No, I don't want it there. I want it to be there. There we go. Do a drink stall. Do some fries. Some cotton candy. There we go. Okay, that's the edge of the park right there. There's a lot more space over here. I'm just thinking. I could build a river rapids. This is a good use of this space, I think. Alright, station platform. There we go. Five. Oh, I'll probably build that. That probably is about it. I will more than likely build that. How did I run out of money making river rapids? It's one of the cheapest rides in the entire game, and I ran out of money making it. Do some rapids here. Raise or lower land. Let's see. Hide rides. I'm not too worried because you won't actually see this. There we go. And this is just something aesthetic I like to do. I like to have my waterfalls inside the supports. There's no real reason for it, aside from aesthetic. But to me, it makes sense to utilize parts of the ride when you're building the ride. Just something I like to do. It doesn't really save on money as far as the ride, as far as the game's concerned, but in real life, I suppose, in my opinion, it would. Let's see. Add some more station platform. That's always a good thing. Oh, I forgot about you. I need to add more station platform right there. Problem solved. And then no minimum waiting time. These water rides do not need it. And I do not expect this to have the absolute best stats in the game. I'm not looking for amazing stats. Just nice use of space. If it gives above a 4, I will be more than happy with it. If it doesn't, I'm not really going to cry. Home. That, and if you think about it, the water on top would be used to leak out and like get the people down here wet. So it actually makes a lot of sense. What are your stats? Eh? Charge $4 for that. And I unlocked the swinging inverter ship. I can get some decent income with that as well. I think I could even maybe build it here. Let's see. Swinging inverter ship. Let's see. Ideas, ideas, ideas. Oh, I need Q line. No, I don't need that. This should be okay. If not, I can literally move it down one more and it won't affect much. Okay, that means I gotta move it down one. Not a big deal. Doesn't affect a whole lot. Move it down one space. Entrance right there, exit right there. Now I just gotta make pathing to it. There you go. Green lights. Everybody ride the swinging inverter ship that I spent way too much time trying to build. Okay, I can build a coaster somewhere. We can advertise for free rides on the Virginia Rail. Why not? Free fries? Side friction coaster. Come and ride it. I am building a coaster. Overall, this is doing pretty well. I could get probably $3 off this. I'm gonna do two, but I could probably get three. You can make a little bit of cash off this. might build a coaster. I'm gonna build a coaster probably in this area right here. Yeah, junior coaster. I could build that. Not could. I could definitely build it. I could build it right here. And that would leave me room for this right here. Yeah, I'll build a junior coaster right in here. Get me some profit. Yeah, I don't need an insane coaster. I just need one that'll get me some more guests. And a junior coaster will do that job well enough. Doesn't have to be insane, just needs to be good. Oh, my paths aren't that bad. You guys can wait a minute. And I will solve the problem as soon as I make a coaster. Not gonna make a crazy one. And I'm not gonna make a super cheesy one either. I'm gonna make something that's decent. That will do the job. That I can build with my budget and get people to actually ride, and that will turn a profit. Bobsled coaster. I already built one deadly coaster. I'm not building another one. Alright, I'll bring this back to the station. The reason I'm not bothering with making the turns is I'm making sure this has got plenty of speed and everything. That and it's a little pricier to bank turns. So I might bank this one, just because. Okay, that should be okay. Yeah, that should be perfect. Oh, I need a longer train than that, I think. Yeah, I need a longer train than that. Station platform, perfect. That is the ride I want. Nice use of space. People will pay through the nose for this thing. Well, not through the nose. But I can guarantee you it's going to be at least a $5 ride. And it uses up the space nicely. Now, where was the rain the entire time I was trying to build that? Instead of having to fast forward to get... Why isn't that a lift hill? Hmm? Why isn't that a lift hill? That is not how this works. That is not how it works in the least. That needs to be a lift hill. Try this again. That does not work. Go-karts. I love go-karts, but this isn't the best scenario for them. There's not really a good place for them, at least right now. Not saying I won't build them, I just don't. Maybe here? I'll think about it. Honestly, I wanted them last scenario. That would have been perfect. There's a lot of good places for them there. Yeah, $5. And I'll get a lot of people on this ride at once, so that's decent income. Alrighty, where do I want go-karts? Do I want go-karts? I want them. I will build them right in here. Where do I want them? If I go up to 8, I can solve that problem. There we go. And entrance. Right here, exit right here. I think that should be okay. Should being the word. Ride my super tiny go-kart track. Okay, while that's doing that, I can start advertisements again. Junior coaster, why not? Free fries. What's my goal? 1,200. Yeah, I can do that. And they're off. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. What are my stats on this? $5. Okay, mine train coaster. I will be building this. One of these days, I need to build one underground when I have money to spare. Because it gets a huge bonus for building underground. Let's see, hide scenery. I need to buy all this area before I build my coaster. Not really any particular reason, just OCD. And that gives me all this spot base to build. Which should make for a really nice coaster. Alright. I could do the reverser coaster. It is not bad. However, I am going to build a mine coaster because it is the better ride, stat-wise. Because I can fit more cars or more people per train, which means better throughput. Overall, it is the better ride. Is it ideal? That is subjective. I'm really glad that this game has a speed up button. And I don't plan for this to be the best mine ride in the world, but I plan on having some fun with it. Wild Mouse, it's not a bad ride. I already built the wooden one. That's a fairly cheap ride to build, so that is something I will keep in mind. For why I'm not really making this overly intense, I kind of like a leisurely stroll. I kind of like some leisurely rides once in a while. Do some breaks. Okay, I think that's lined up. I could be wrong. Alrighty, I think this is going to be an okay coaster. I do not need block sections, and it didn't give me block sections. That's a good thing. 2 trains, okay. I'm not worried about intensity on this ride because nothing is too steep. I have like one steep drop and that's it. I am worried about it not being intense enough, but that's essentially my only real worry on this coaster. I wasn't trying to build anything extreme, so I'm not too worried about it. And I can already see that the stats are decent. I don't know exactly what they are, but I know they're decent. Okay, $6. Okay, I am more than happy with this ride. Yeah, it's not overly intense, but I wasn't trying to be. I wanted something that was middle of the road, and that's what I got. Let's see, hire another handyman right here. Yeah, there are 1,300 guests in the park. We are good on our goal. What are we researching? Put gentle rides in there, why not? Spiral coaster, I'm not too interested in building. Wild Mouse, I will build. That is an okay moneymaker. Do I have all the land in this area? I do not. There's also all this land I haven't built. I haven't bought yet. Kind of want to build it back here. Use up this space. And a mine coaster is so compact that it's fairly easy to use up space, so it works. put a drink stall out here and an info kiosk for anybody that gets lost, because we don't need people getting lost out here. Out in this little sticks area. Yeah, hard to tell what would happen out here. In this strange forested-off area with a pirate ship. There you go. Two, three. I was building you. Go away. Lift sail, that's what I want. Pretty sure this land's for sale. No, open back up. I don't know why I closed you. You had no reason to be closed. Mini golf. I totally have a place to build mini golf here. Alrighty. Okay, that should still be slow enough to where I'm okay. I can use brakes to slow it down more if I need to, but I'm trying not to. Come on, I know I'm not that broke. Entrance, exits. You don't put block sections on a wild mouse. That is bad. Can't think of one reason to put block sections on a wild mouse. And it's not me exaggerating. I honestly don't know why you would put block sections on a wild mouse. With how long it takes to load up and everything. Alright, $7. But if you do, great. Not saying they don't have their uses, but I'm sure they do. I just can't think of them. Yeah. You guys can pay $7 to get on a wild mouse. Actually, really like that. Okay, so far this park's coming together. Okay, I'm back. It's been probably a day for me. It's been less than a second for you. Where are we at? Need to buy some more land. Need to build some more. We have plenty of land. We just gotta buy it. But that is the main challenge of this park, is to buy the land to help build and expand the park. I suppose a bigger challenge would be to do it without buying land, but I'm not that good. I'm decent, but I'm not great. We actually have a lot of land we can buy, so it is worth it. And we are luckily making a good bit of money to buy land with, so take advantage of it, right? And oddly enough, this is, we are making bank right now, so we're good there. We've completed our goal of 1,200 guests, but we will probably end up increasing that even more. So yeah, we're doing good. Yep. So I was really tired yesterday. After I got off work and had to run my errands, and I went to bed and I slept for over 16 hours. That is not something I enjoy doing. That I needed it. I feel well rested, but I feel like I wasted my day away. But I also work steady night shifts, and sometimes I just need a day to just crash, and that was one of those days, I guess. But still, it's like it feels like that whole day was wasted. There, I've successfully bought all the land. Everything is mine. Everything. Well, now no barriers. Oh, construction rights. I didn't get construction rights. I must buy everything. No, this actually does help. It makes it so I can build paths between the rides if I need to. But I need to get some more money. Luckily, people are buying. We're spending a lot of money on these rides, so we are good there. And this actually makes me happy. The fact that I can buy these means that I don't have to worry too much about paths not connecting. Now all that's left to pay off the loan in this park is basically 100% complete. I usually don't complete them that far in advance. Ghost trains are nice aesthetically, it's just they're not safe to build. They're very easy to crash. I think it's if they go faster on turns. I can't remember exactly. I've tried building them and I have failed. I'm saying you'll never see me build one, just they scare me a little bit. Maybe if I go down here. No, go. It's over. That works. And that connects this area to this area. Can build some more benches and stuff while I'm waiting for my money to go up. Benches are only 5. Now, construction rights will allow us to build over top of the paths. We can't build directly on the ground with construction rights, but we can build over top. If that makes any sense. Which is useful. Okay, we unlock dodge them, so that's bumper cars. I might put them here. There should be enough room. If I can make them high enough. Let's see here. What gentle rides do we have access to? Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Insurance. Exit. That'll give them something a little more to look forward to other than coasters and the river rapid here. No, green. I thought it was going into test. That's my fault. Alright. Let's see what else here. This is Haunted Harbor, and I have not built a haunted house. That is a shame. You have to build a haunted house in Haunted Harbor. It's a requirement. Actually, hold on. I can go back forward one. Can do this and this. Change the style to, yeah, that looks decrepit. That works. Need yellow paths for my decrepit haunted house here. It's Haunted Harbor, you need a haunted house. It fits the theme perfectly. Let's see, what else do we got? What other rides can we build here? Have I built a... I already built a ship, okay. Got an inverter ship right there. There's not a whole lot here. There's food stuff over there, but I want to kind of put some food stuff here because I don't really have any. Not much else I can put here, so food stalls aren't bad. Let's see. Ice cream. Ice cream and french fries. There you go. Actually, not a bad combination. You ever dip a Frosty or a french fry inside a Frosty? It's really good. I know it sounds weird, but it tastes good to me anyway. Could put a drink stall right here. There we go. Alright. Should have enough money to build a coaster. That is a big coaster. Trying to see what else I can interconnect. I could build something in here. I might end up building a coaster in there if I need room. Definitely build a coaster in here. Where's my mouse? Where'd my mouse go? There it went. Okay. It's like, where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, I need to advertise. Free rides for the go-karts. Yes. Free ice creams. Start campaign. Advertise for the park and advertise the mini woodpecker. Why not? That should bring guests in. What haven't we built? I think I built every coaster except for these two. You know what? I'm going to do something I would probably regret. I'm going to build a bobsled. As I said before, I do not like building these. They are death pits. But I will do it. They scare the heck out of me, but I will build one just to make everybody happy. Because before 1, 2, 3. I feel a little more confident since I built the side friction, and it's basically the same thing. Four. 1, 2, 3. I built construction rights. Why can't I build there? Land is to owned by park. I own the construction rights. Okay, I don't own the rights to that. Now I do. There. I can do that, but I can't do that. Why can't I do that? Oh, that is why. Okay, hide scenery. Okay, I own everything in the area now. There. He looks down. Go up to 11. It's down large. Down small. Yeah, that one I know. That one I wasn't going to get around, I think. Go Helix down small. Go down 7. Go up to 12, or go up to 11. That should be okay. Go up to 10. Hopefully this is okay and not too fast. And then brakes. Okay, if this doesn't do too fast, I will be happy. That's my only problem with these. Can I do an on-ride for this section right here? There is not an on-ride photo section. Okay. Not a big deal. I don't need it. It would just be nice. All right, entrance there, exit there. Continuous circuits. 5. Test. And also, if it's too fast, I can always just limit the number of trains, or the cars per train. That'll do it too. Okay, slow around the turn. That's what I want. I want slow turns. Slower the turn, the better. Okay, slow. Slow. Okay. Goes around there slow, and then brake and slow. Okay, that's what I want. Alright. Doesn't completely suck. Alrighty. I need to make it back to the path. Okay, I can charge $6 for this. Hopefully it's not dangerous. Green. And might as well do some red path and change that easily. Why the heck not? It's a red ride needs a red path. There we go. And what is the stats? Okay, I think I'm in the clear. The max speed is 32 miles per hour. And that is a good use of this space. And for pathing, I think I can join these two. Perfect. That is now joined. They now have access to the entire park. My cat is doing weird things, but that's normal for a kitty. Need some more flat rides. We built a haunted house back there. Cricket House is essentially the same as a haunted house, but it counts as a different ride, so we can build it. There's nothing stopping you from building the same ride multiple times either if you want to. Just there you go. Ride the Cricket House. Go back to advertising the rides. Free rides on the Ferris wheel. Why not? Free French fries. Advertise for the park. I didn't even realize it's raining. That's a good thing that it's raining, actually. Dodgems. 6 weeks on Dodgems. I can work on paying the loan back. I'm making a ton of money right now, so paying the loan back is one of my priorities I like to do. It's not the top priority. The top priority is beating the scenario. You're not required to pay back the loan. I just like to. I have not built an observation tower. That will have to change. Perfect spot. Really high. Make it a nice and high observation tower for the people to observe the beauty that is the park. I will be building a launch freefall as well. I just have to find where I want to put it. Our yellow path works. I can use yellow. What are you meowing about? Huh? My kitty is talking to me. Is that so? Okay. You grab my cat. No. There you go. You can sit. You can sit on my lap. Okay, you don't want to sit on my lap. All right. She was meowing at me, so I picked her up and set her in my lap, and she's like, "No, I don't want this." She ran away. Like, okay. I see how it is. She probably wants me to chase her around. She actually likes that. But I wanted to hold her. What are my stats for the tower? 3. That's actually really good for an observation tower. I'm gonna keep it at $1.50. And over here we can put a launched free fall. That should be okay. Alright. I will do upward launch. We'll try 42. We'll start there and raise it accordingly. That is too dangerous. Not 42. Raise that up a few more. Alright, now we'll try it. Test. Yeah, this ride can hurt you. Alright. Or can hurt, guess I should say. Alright. Church. Probably $5 for this if I wanted to. I'm gonna be nice though. I'm only gonna charge $3.50. That is really cheap for this ride. You can charge up to like 10 or $15 for this ride if you know what you're doing. It's one of the best flat rides in the game, stat-wise. I put a bench right there. Some trash cans. Thank you for the money. It is going to be used to pay off the loan. I am really glad that this ride is successful and it doesn't completely suck and it's not deadly. All my biggest concerns. I don't think there's anywhere else I can build a coaster unless I built one back here. It could do. There's nothing stopping me. What am I researching? I do not know. Don't know if I stop research on anything. Doing a looping coaster, that's good. Put shops and stalls back on, why not? Let's see, footpath. And I can go crazy with a looping coaster if I want to. I own the construction rights. Let me through. Okay, do I not own construction rights there? Okay, that's like the one area I don't own them. That's the one area that I don't own construction rights to, okay? That is not something that bums me out a little bit, but it's not a problem. Go up one more. 8. It's perfectly okay if I don't own the construction rights right there, because I can do it right here. And it works fine. Perfectly fine. Actually, yeah. Wild mouse in the way. No. No wild mouse in the way. There you go. I don't know why you're coming over here, people. There's nothing here. Helps with pathing a lot, I guess, but that's about it. Let's see. I unlocked the looper. And no, I'm not going to build just a regular shuttle loop. That would be pointless. Do I not own that little bit right there? Okay. Do this. That'll make sense in the end. No, I'm out of money. No. I don't want to be out of money. That should be okay. Okay, can I S-bend? I kind of want to just wind this all around this area and use up all this space. But I might have to cut that short. Put an on-ride photo right here. Do that. Brakes. I think that lightens me up, doesn't it? Or not the, that should line me up, I think. Yep. Entrance. Exit. Test and see if this is even feasible. Oh, what? Circuit. This is more of like a moseying along coaster. It's not really extreme, not really intense. Well, it might be intense, I don't know. Nice. Let's get through there, no problem. Okay, I think this will be a good ride. It's got 3 trains. Shouldn't have a problem. Okay, high, medium, high. The lower intensity actually means more people will ride it, so I'm okay with that. And I can charge $6 for this. So I'm okay with this coaster. It should be fairly popular. And it was a nice use of all the extra space that I had, so it did what I wanted it to. And that, in the end, is a good thing. Okay, why is our rating going down? I just saw some destroyed benches. Hide scenery, hide rides, fix vandalism. We need to hire some more handymen. These handymen are secretly the... Oh. Yes, more handymen will fix the job. Because we don't need to have a messy park. It's not like I'm not making enough money to do this. Alright, let's see, fixing all the vomits. Need more waste baskets. Because if there's litter on the ground, that means that we need more waste baskets. Simple as that. Throw your trash away, people. It's not asking for much. Just throw your trash away. I worked hard in this park. There we go. Alrighty. I'm going to... There we go. Pay back more of the loan. We're almost there. Can I fit a small... Put a small food court there. Do a candy apple stall. Need some cotton candy. I only got one balloon stall, so we'll do some more balloons. We'll do red balloons over here. That fits. And another bathroom. Can't have too many bathrooms in a park. And let's see here. Put another info kiosk over here too, might as well. Oh, drinks. Drinks can go somewhere else. There you go. I even built one. I've never built a twist in this scenario. I have never built a twist. There's not really anywhere to build one. But I need to build one. It's a requirement. I must build a twist. I think it's only a 3 tile long ride, so I think I'm okay there. Go back to landscaping. Make this look like wooden supports so it all looks legit. And I increase this whole thing. And make this all look like wooden supports. Maybe. Can I do that? I cannot. Making this hard for me, people. Making it really hard. All this to build a twist. That's what this has come down to. Probably the suckiest, or one of the suckiest rides in the game. See, if I move that down one. There we go. Entrance right there. Why can't I build the entrance there? Okay. I see the problem. This job is a lot harder than it needs to be for a simple ride like this. There we go. And there we go. There, a long line for the twist. For all you twisty people. Come on, little miss. Undo the twist. There you go. Make it green. You want to ride this. I'm sure you all want to ride this. Most exciting ride in the game. So far, this park is very. I'm happy with it. It's very compact. There's a lot of rides that. There's a lot of space that I like a little more open space, but it's not a bad park. I'm happy with most of the rides I've built. How close can I get? You can see them eating. watching you. I don't know. I don't have benches and trash cans over here. I will have to fix that. Actually, first, pay off the loan. Alright, loan's finished. Now, anytime I can pay off a loan on a park, I feel like it makes me happy. That's one of my, like, milestones, I think, is like, if I can pay off a loan before the timer, it's like, I feel like the park's complete. Or truly complete, I should say. Yeah, I paid off the loan. I filled up the space to a large degree. There's some room back here. What was it? Right back here, there's some room. Anything worth building that I should build? A golf course. We have room for that. No, we don't. Circus. Should I build a circus? It fits there. There's a few places I could build it. Build it in the back. Building a circus. Where's my mouse? The path is +3. Or another path +1, so I can build it. Should I? What the heck? Takes up the space. It's a nice use of the space, so why not? Okay, scratch that. That was higher than I thought it was. Okay. Don't build it there. We'll build it up. Back here. Nice little circus in the back of the park. Actually, let me move the entrance and exit here. Exit there. Entrance here. There's a reason for this. It's the last ride I build, but there's a reason for this. Green. Ah, perfect. There you go. Ride the circus. What's the exact date? It's the 28th of October. We beat this scenario in, I think, 3 days? Or two, yeah, 3 days. He took a picture of it. Hey. Are any guests complaining about overcrowding? That's the question. That's what I tried to avoid. Oh, we won. We achieved it with a company value of 332. 260. That's really good. I meant to name that, but I didn't. I X'd out. um, but yeah, this has been John on Random Conflux. I hope you guys all have a nice day, and thank you for watching. Oh, the balloons. Oh, the balloons. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Sorry, Taylor. Yeah, see you guys later.